when you have exercised your senses. Listen, if someone calls you and tells you that someone has passed away, even so, if you have your senses exercised, in other words, when you encounter such news, you should not panic and cry helplessly because your senses are exercised. I must admit, there are individuals who do react in this manner upon receiving such information. But when you have exercised your senses, you don't react in a crazy way. Your tongue does not go out before you. You have your tongue grabbed. Hey! The tongue asks for permission because you put a guard on your mouth. You say, I have put a guard on my mouth. And then your mouth asks for permission. Just a moment, let me scrutinize this. Hey, it's good to have your senses exercised, isn't it? Before you were so quick to answer that fights would break out instantly. And then you had to be apologizing because you didn't want to talk that way. Because you didn't have your senses exercised. The tongue said what it wanted. You had her like a ship drifting. Wouldn't you agree that problems in marriage often stem from similar circumstances? Take, for instance, a majority of troubled marriages here. Haven't they typically originated in this manner? A poorly expressed word out of order, and you're troubling half the world, and at the moment. Look, the Lord needs you to have your senses exercised. For everything. Look, if work is over tomorrow, well, he's over here. But it doesn't mean that I won't find another one elsewhere. It was over for a moment. For 30 seconds, that's 30 days. However, I tell you, it suits you. Because it is not convenient for you to bend, to curse, to go into depression. You can rule the situation and make the angels act. Do not delay the work of the angels. That is, you cannot be afraid of bad news from death on down. There has to be a government in you, in your personality. Get this, for your family to make a difference. That's where it shows. It's not like you're going to criticize them for 20 doctrinal errors. You can commit those too, but when they see you going through a difficult time, let them see a government. Hey, look how so-and-so is doing, isn't he? When you call on the phone, hello, look, put so-and-so on. You say, just a moment, good afternoon, how are you? Pass me so-and-so, please, even if I am troubled. Sometimes I find myself needing to draw someone's attention to an issue, but it's important to approach it calmly. Firstly, I inquire about their well-being, the children, and their spouse. I make sure everything is all right. Only then do I discuss the matter with them. Look, I wanted to tell you about a situation, then you embellish the issue, but you're not going to come in with another attitude and say, look, you're wrong. Hey, whether you trust him or not, whether he is your son or not, you have to respect God. You have to respect the angels. Those are senses with exercise.